Hello, I'd like to welcome you to the Our America YouTube channel. My name is Thornton Prayer. I'm a citizen, a patriot, and someone who deeply loves this country and all that it stands for. I've been talking about a variety of topics related to what's going on in our country today, some of the problems I think that we're having, and how we can try to address them. So in that theme, one of the things I like to focus on is how we can take responsibility to make things better. As I've said in other places and other times, it's easy to point fingers and talk about how someone else is wrong, how the other side, whoever the other side is always doing the wrong thing, and how my side or our side is always the right side. One of the things I would suggest to you is that that's a lie. No one is perfect. In fact, I would argue that everyone is a hypocrite. If I dig deeply enough in any person's life, any individual's life, I can find some area of hypocrisy. I don't need to go into any details about that right now. We'd be talking for hours if I did that. But rest assured, could find, like I said, for any person, some way that they've behaved in a hypocritical way. So the thing I want to suggest is that it's not a matter that the other side is hypocritical or that side is doing the wrong thing while my side or our side is doing the right thing. I'm going to suggest that, like I said, everyone is a hypocrite. The real key and the real question is, what are you going to do? What are you willing to do to address your own hypocrisy about this? I mean, when we think about it, I hear a lot of people talk about political correctness. People don't like it. I understand why. They think it's a way to shut down conversation and to infringe upon people's First Amendment rights. But the flip side of that is that when it comes to political correctness, what a lot of people are trying to say is like, let's treat each other as decent human beings and as fellow Americans. So we have this disconnect because we have one side behaving hypocritically saying that, oh, well, you're trying to shut down my First Amendment rights, but then again, I can say whatever I want, even if it's mean, nasty, or stupid and aggressive. And the other side, we have people saying like, no, you can't say those sorts of things, but on the same token, we can call you whatever we say and label you however way we want. Like I said, it's very easy to point fingers. It's very easy to talk about how wrong or how bad somebody else is or how the other side is. What's hard is to step back and again to look in the mirror, to look at yourself and the people who you agree with and see what you could be doing differently, to see where you're actually going off base, where you're going off track, and what you could be doing differently or better. The reason why we know this is hard is because so few people do it. In a previous video, I think, where I referred to people who engage in armchair Americanizing, talking about how they could do better than a given politician, how those people are doing something wrong, but they aren't, the people who do that kind of finger pointing aren't willing to do the hard work themselves about trying to make themselves in this country better. I'm going to say the same thing applies here. It's the unwillingness to step back and point the fingers at yourself. It's the unwillingness to look in the mirror and to confront where you're going wrong, where we're going wrong. Because if one side of this country goes down, we all go down. That's the thing that if I get most hurt and most insane about is this belief that if we can punish those people, again, whoever those people are, our lives will be great. It doesn't work that way. If I go down, you go down. If you go down, I go down. Nobody wins. And the notion that by punishing or inflicting damage on other people is somehow going to make things better doesn't make any sense. Yeah, emotion might make you feel great. Yeah, we told those people off. We told them how awful they are. Woohoo, that's wonderful and all that sort of thing. But at the end of the day, if those people are hurting and your life hasn't gotten any better, what does it really accomplish other than make you feel righteous, to be a hypocrite? That's real hypocrisy, trying to damage other people and then try to make sure that you aren't doing anything to make yourself better. That's what's missing in our country today. Politicians left and right, pundits all over the place, talking about how evil those other people are. But are you willing yourself to take control, to take responsibility, to say, how can I be better? How can I be better and make our country better? Because so long as we keep thinking there's a them and us, there's no them and us. It's just us. Think about that. If you have any thoughts, comments, or questions, please feel free to leave them below. Again, this is Thornton Prayer with the Our America channel. Thank you for listening.